Hey, what's up, Spencer? My name is everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I have a little update. Obviously, I am not in the same spot that I usually record my videos, and that's because I've decided that I want to change things up a little bit. I was recording a video recently, and it wasn't even a long video. It was a little 10-minute video, and yet I, for some reason, just could not get the lines that I had written for myself for the script for this video, and I ended up stressing out about it so much that I had like this huge meltdown, and I ended up stopping and being like, wait, this is not how I want this to be. I want my channel to be a place where I can come and hang out and have fun, where you guys can come and hang out and have fun, and if I'm having a whole entire meltdown, then clearly that is not happening. So I am trying out a little bit something new today, where we are going to hang out and we're going to do something together. Instead of me watching a movie and then writing a whole entire script and then coming to you guys and doing all of this, we're going to watch and react to a movie together, and hopefully that'll be fun and that'll kind of be more along the lines of what I'm gonna do here. I don't think that I'm going to completely stop doing scripted stuff, because there's some things that if I want to make a video about like a show or a book that I read, those are more things that are longer and can't really be done so much together, so I'll probably still have some scripted stuff, but I'm gonna be moving a little bit away from that and towards this, I guess. We're gonna be trying it out. We're gonna see how it goes, because I want to be having fun watching movies and, you know, doing all of that. Today what we're going to be watching is Inside Out, because the second movie came out a couple of months ago and I really want to watch it, but I figured that it would be good to start off with going back and watching the original Inside Out before we move on to the second one. I have seen this movie before, so it isn't going to be a complete surprise to me, and I can almost guarantee that I am going to cry when Bing Bong dies, because even when people are just making videos about this movie, I cry when Bing Bong dies, because it's so sad. They do it so well. So without further ado, let's get into Inside Out.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Yes, every single day. Sometimes I'm even asking what is going on in my head. I don't even know what's going on. Do you think that every baby starts out with joy, or just some of the babies? Like, obviously babies experience like sadness and anger and stuff like that, so how long does it take to develop these other emotions?
Easy, huh? Hi, back! Oh, we're good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And we're back.
This actually, my sister, something like this happened to her, where she jumped over this, my mom was ironing, and she jumped over the iron cord and pulled it down, and the iron went on the back of her leg, and she had this huge iron burn on the back of her leg for such a long time. And now I'm wondering if the teachers wondered about stuff. I mean, it was an accident. Did the teachers believe it was an accident? I hope so.
Here we go. All right, open.
Oh, apparently for this scene in Japan, they had to change it from broccoli to green peppers, because in Japan, kids hate green peppers.
Here comes an airplane.
Oh, airplane. We got an airplane, everybody.
I wish it worked that easy. Just say it's an airplane and the kid will take it.
She's good. We're good. It's all great. Memories, and they're mostly happy, you'll notice, not to brag.
Wow, what a privileged life this little girl has lived, that she experiences only joy.
And each core memory powers a different aspect of Riley's personality.
Okay, what kind of islands would I have in my brain? I would definitely have a book island. There would be an anime island, a dog island for my dogs, an Irish step dancing island. Is there anything else? She has more islands than me. That's not fair. You can't have, I only have 4. You can't have 5. You're younger than me. Is my personality really? Well, I guess we can also have writing and drawing. If I spent a lot of time, I'm sure I could come up with all sorts of islands. Yeah.
Things couldn't be better. After all, Riley's 11 now. What could happen?
Oh, famous last words.
The Golden Gate Bridge, isn't that great? It's not made out of solid gold like we thought, which is
You're 11 and you think that the Golden Gate Bridge is made out of solid gold? Isn't that like a 4-year-old thing?
Mouse!
Ah, great.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, Ratatouille. That's what happened to Remy after they closed down the restaurant.
See you, sweetie.
Accidentally mixed up the investor and the moving van.
Love us anymore. That's sad. I should drive, right?
That's such a dramatic. He takes one phone call and you think, my father doesn't love me anymore. Like, that's so dramatic.
What the heck?
Why would you order that? Why? It's a pizza place, but clearly they don't just give you any pizza. Why would you order that?
Kind of a pizza place only serves one kind of pizza.
That's what I'm saying. Why are all these memories like from third person? Wouldn't they be first person memories?
A core memory!
Oh no!
Damn, the depression hit in quick. Why wouldn't you climb back up to the top? So you could ride the whole entire thing. Why wouldn't you do that?
Well, try to think of something funny.
Oh, remember the funny movie where the dog dies?
Oh, yeah.
Dogs dying. Hilarious. Peak comedy.
When Riley laughed so hard, milk came out of her nose. Come on.
That probably really hurt,
That
though.
hurt. It felt like fire. Oh, crying helps me slow down and obsess over the weight of life's problems.
Girl, me too.
What was that? Was it a bear? It's a bear!
There are no bears in San Francisco.
I saw a really hairy guy. He looked like a bear.
I can assure you there's plenty of bears in San Francisco.
Still no moving van. Now they're saying it won't be here till Tuesday.
What is happening that is making it so that this moving van is taking so long? Like, did they get a really bad truck and the truck keeps breaking down or something? Like, I assume that moving trucks are supposed to be there on a certain day. At least they should be getting their money back, right? Because if it's now not even going to be here until Tuesday, that's a little cray-cray.
But if you and I can keep smiling, it would be a big help.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. Just choose to be happy. It's literally that easy.
When I'm through, Riley will look so good, the other kids will look at their own outfits and barf.
I thought we already established that there was only one outfit, so we can't come up with anything. All of the clothes were on the moving van. So how can we come up with an awesome outfit? Plot hole, a major one if you ask me.
This is the circle of sadness. Your job is to make sure that all the sadness stays inside of it.
I wish I could just put my sadness in a circle and just keep it there, and then it would just say, that would be, I wish.
Fresh start. We are gonna have a good day.
Oh my god, she's over in the corner. You can't even see her. Oh my god.
We have a new student in class today.
There is not a single other blonde kid in this class.
Everything's different now. Since we moved.
Nothing is worse than this situation. Oh my god, nothing is more embarrassing than crying in front of other people, especially people you don't know. Oh my god. This situation can't get any worse. Poor Riley. Uh-oh. There they go. Getting sucked up in the tube. Willy Wonka style.
Did you guys pick up on that?
Did.
Something's wrong.
Should we ask her?
With this, I've seen so many people say that Riley is non-binary, seeing as her emotions are mixed gendered emotions, and then here we see all of the mom's emotions are girl emotions, and then all the dad emotions are gonna be boy emotions, which I think is an interesting concept. Also, it's interesting that sadness runs the mom's control panel. But clearly she is not somebody who's like struggling with depression or being like overly sad all the time and stuff. But like we just saw, the sadness was the person who was like really controlling all of this stuff. So it's interesting that the mom's like #1 emotion is sadness. But clearly she manages it?
Ah, so, Riley, how was school?
For this, we gave up that Brazilian helicopter pilot?
Brazilian helicopter pilot? Ooh, is that why mom is so sad all the time? Because she could have been with a hot Brazilian Pilot? Damn. It's important to know when to be serious with kids and when to take things seriously, because they do have serious emotions, so it's important to talk to them like they are adults. I know that like a lot of people don't think that you can talk to children like they are kind of on an equal level as you, but you really can. And they do get a lot more, especially if you explain it in really like simple terms and stuff. It's just that a lot of times people think that kids can't handle stuff, so they don't talk to kids about what's going on. So kids are just in the dark and handling everything by themselves because nobody ever treats them like a person, really. No. Riley will never be goofy in her life ever again. She will only ever be serious. Will never laugh. Never chortle. Never hee ha ha hoo hoo.
Riley's gone to sleep. Which is a good thing when you think about it, because nothing else bad can happen while she's asleep.
Yeah. Always look on the bright side of life. I can't whistle.
The manuals! You read the manuals!
Yeah,
So you know the way back to headquarters.
I guess.
I'm sorry, I just want to stop for a minute to be like, look at the fuzz on the sweater here. That's just a great animation detail to have the little bit of fuzz.
This again?
No. I have literally had songs stuck in my head, like the same exact song for like a solid week before. And not just that, but I've had, it won't be like the whole entire thing. It'll only be like a clip. And when the Steven Universe movie came out, I had one word from that movie, like one of the songs in the movie, just kept playing over and over. Just one word. Literally like 3 seconds worth of the song. My brain just played over and over and over again for at least a solid week. It was so annoying. And I would try and listen to like other music to get rid of it, but as soon as I stopped listening to that music, it would come back. Oh my God.
It's like mind reading.
You like to read minds, Meg? I got something for you to read right here.
What's this, me copper? What's that?
I hear they have ferrets.
I gotta go.
What?
I gotta go.
Go. That was pretty minimal for what she could have done. She could have totally like ripped on her friend and she didn't. That was very minimal.
We'll just have to go the long way.
Yeah, the long way.
So you guys got like sucked out through the Willy Wonka tube thing. Don't you guys like, they just sent a core, or not a core memory, but the commercial, they just sent it back up to the control. So couldn't you get back in like a similar way? Like could you just get into the tube and just suck back up to the control panel? It's Bing Bong!
I know you.
No, you don't. I get that a lot. I look like a lot of people.
No, I do. Bing Bong! Riley's imaginary friend.
When I was little, I had 2 imaginary friends. They were twins. Their names were Dorica and Deetta. They were a boy and a girl. And I was so specific about these 2 imaginary friends that my parents were actually low-key convinced that I was friends with ghosts, because I would always be like, oh, don't sit there, Dorica's sitting there. Oh, Deetta just said this, and like all of this stuff, to the point that my parents were kind of freaked out by it.
Hey, would you look at that?
Whoa. What's happening?
Run. Run. Run, run, run. I love it when it's obvious that characters need to run and they don't run.
There are 4 stages. This is the first. Non-objective
Go.
fragmentation.
Go. Start. Go. Go. Start running.
I won first place.
Me too!
Oh, participation award.
What?
Hey, what's the big idea? You better fix that wall or else you're in big trouble.
You just straight gank that guy?
Who the heck is that?
Imaginary boyfriend.
I would die for Riley.
Oh, I've never seen him before.
I live in Canada.
Who is she telling that she has an imaginary boyfriend? Or like, who is she pretending to have a boyfriend for? Ooh.
That's it. No. Breathe. Find your happy place.
She ends up beating the crap out of another kid. Great. So my laptop completely shut down with no warning or notification. I have the low battery notification turned on, but it doesn't do it. It just turns off on me. So we were gonna get back into the movie.
Sworn Sparkle Pony Mountain was right here. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to come back.
Princess Dream World! Oh, the Stuffed Animal Hall of Fame!
It has literally been 2 days, and Riley's entire personality is just going down the drain. So
I'm sorry they took your rocket. They took something that you loved. It's gone. Forever.
Sadness. Don't make him feel worse.
Sorry.
This is what it is. This is good. From the sadness comes empathy. Is that a different emotion that Riley can have where it would be separate from sadness, or it's considered sadness? Maybe this is why the mom has sadness running her control panel, because she's actually just very empathetic and really feels for everything that's going on for other people.
Oh, she did. We were best friends.
Yeah, it's sad.
Process that grief. This is a good scene. I like this scene. This is a really important scene. Uh-oh.
All the good core memories were made in Minnesota. Ergo, we go back to Minnesota and make more. Ta-da!
Wait. You're saying we run away?
You mean we're stuck here until morning?
Yeah, the train of thought doesn't run while she's asleep.
No thoughts in head.
Riley dumped her best friend, had a miserable day at school, and quit hockey.
Oh, we're gonna have a nightmare. Fun fact, I've never had a nightmare. I've had bad dreams. Well, I guess I had one nightmare. I did have one dream in which I was in an elevator with my friend Dale, and then we fell to our deaths. So I guess you could consider that a nightmare, but I've never really had anything that I would really consider to be a nightmare. Bad dreams, yes. Nightmares, not so much.
Ew, look, her teeth are falling out.
Never had that happen to me in a dream. Apparently it's very common. Never had that happen.
Hey, look, she came to school with no pants on.
Yeah, it's called a skirt. That's horrifying. They punish him by throwing him into the memory eraser or whatever it is. Where all the memories go to get forgotten.
Hey, you!
Oh, you caught us.
Get back in there!
What?
No escape!
Oh man, these people were trying to break into this place. You know what we should do with them? Put them in the place they were trying to break into.
Grandma's vacuum cleaner!
She's 11. Why is she scared of the vacuum cleaner? She's not a dog. Okay, that's pretty freaky. I'm not somebody who has a fear of clowns, but like that's pretty freaky. Very subtle. That woke him up. Everybody crawling on his stomach didn't wake him up, but a little honk honk, that woke him up. Okay.
Who's the birthday girl?
That is super freaky. Okay. I've never had a fear of clowns because my grandfather used to actually be a clown and a lot of his friends, so I knew clowns personally, so they weren't freaky to me, but that is definitely scary. Holy shit. Creates a core memory where she's so traumatized by it.
Who's with me?
I'm with you. Run away. Yeah.
Mom and Dad got us into this mess. They can pay to get us out.
I mean, she did theoretically get a bunch of money back from the moving truck, so they can't afford to send her.
There's reasoning, there's deja vu, there's language processing, there's deja vu, there's critical thinking, there's deja vu.
Okay, if you did it twice, it would have been funny, but 3 times was too many.
You're not so bad.
I thought you were a piece of shit, and like, I really fucking hated you, but I guess you're marginally okay.
The hockey team showed up, and Mom and Dad were there cheering. Look at her.
Yeah, it was the day the Prairie Dogs lost the big playoff game. Riley missed the winning shot. She felt awful. She wanted to quit.
Why did our moving van even go to Texas?
What? Now the moving van's in Texas? Why wouldn't you wait until they were like asleep? How does this work? If this train, like, actually falls into oblivion, does that mean that Riley is unable to think a cohesive thought ever again? Or are there, like, multiple trains of thought?
Family Island, let's go!
Yeah, because the fifth time's the charm. The first four didn't work, but if we go to the fifth one, that'll definitely, this time, it'll work out. We could take the Willy Wonka tube back, but, you know, we're not gonna... Look, see?
Recall tube!
What have I been talking about this entire time? Taking the Willy Wonka tube. I'm surprised that the mom didn't get an alert for, like, a fraudulent charge on her credit card.
If you get in here, these core memories will get sad.
You could just go joy first, and then sadness could go after once there was a little bit of distance, but... Is this supposed to be morning time? Why is it so doom and gloom? Like, I understand it's for the lighting of the scene. Like, the emotions require doom and gloom. It wouldn't feel so sad if Riley was walking down a brightly lit street. But it's school time. No, Bing Bong, no! I knew this scene was coming. I knew. No way that somebody would forget about this. There's no way that you could forget about crying on your first day of school in front of the entire class. Oh, that was the core memory, right? The sad core memory. It's weird that it seems like she only seems to have memories from now when she's 11 or when she was like 3 years old. There doesn't really seem to be anything in between. She's either 11 or 3 and that's it. She made the core memory sad by crying on it. She got her cooties on it and it ruined it. Ugh.
Riley missed the winning shot. She felt awful. She wanted to quit.
Why? Okay, so if they lost the game, why are they now cheering and throwing her up in the air? What would she have done to... Like, I feel like Joy said it earlier because she was like, oh, this is the day that blah, 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 blah. But it seemed like it was just like, oh, everybody was there to support me. So what would she have done in order to make it so that now, even though they lost, and she was the person who made it so they lost, now they're all cheering for her and throwing her up in the air and being like, we, Riley, we love... Like, what happened for that? Like, it's not like they were all there and was like, hey, Riley, like, I know that that was really hard and it was really close, but, like, we still care about you. Like, why? What is going on here?
They came to help because of sadness.
So they saw that she was depressed, and in order to, they threw her up in the air. Who does that? No, Bing Bong!
Take her to the moon for me, okay?
No, Bing Bong! I'm still tearing up even though my computer completely shit halfway through this scene. It's still... I would die for you, Bing Bong.
We're home! Riley?
She's still walking to the bus stop? How long were they gone? I assume that they went to work. It's been the day, right? And they came home and they said, we're home, which means that they expected Riley to be home, which means that it should be, like, after school is over. And Riley is still walking to the bus stop. Is that how you turn into a bad kid? Your control panel goes black?
Guys, we can't make Riley feel anything.
Oh, yeah. She's experiencing that. Apathy. I remembered what that word was. I didn't have to Google what apathy was. Are we gonna create a bridge using the fake boyfriends? She gonna yeet herself all the way over there somehow. Okay. Did the emotions have emotions? I mean, Joy was crying.
There, sadness. It's up to you.
Me? Sadness?
It's important to feel. This is what happens when we don't process our emotions and we just shove everything down.
Wait, stop! I want to get off!
Yeah, just leave this small preteen on the side of the road for anyone to find. Good job.
Her teacher hasn't even seen Riley all day.
So where was she all day? It took her that long to walk to the bus stop? Oh, and she misses her friend. Oh, and she misses force-feeding her dad and wearing underwear on her head.
I miss home.
Sweetie, of course you do. We've been here for 48 hours.
You know what? I miss Minnesota too.
Yeah, San Francisco sucks. Aw, they're working together now.
When you get out there, you be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Best idea he's had in a while.
He's a really good guy.
Oh, thank God we picked him over that helicopter dude.
Sorry.
Oh my God, boy. Girl. Me, anytime a pretty girl talks to me. Alright guys, that was a great movie. I absolutely love Inside Out. It has so many good messages, mainly about, obviously, how you gotta process your emotions and you can't just stick with one, and you really gotta be able to feel everything, and how sadness is an important emotion, an important thing for us to experience. But yeah, that was great. I had a fun time watching it, even if there were a few issues throughout, and hopefully I can cobble this video together into something that you guys will also enjoy. And I'm excited for Inside Out 2, because I know that they add anxiety, and I think they add another character. I'm pretty sure that they have pressed the puberty button, or they do press the puberty button, and that's what causes these new emotions to show up. But I'm really excited to see what the second one has in store, seeing as this one was so heartfelt and so great and really just is a Pixar classic. Anyway, if you made it through this entire video, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more like it. But besides that, make sure that you stay safe and have a fantastic day. Bye.